Hey everybody, thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Haley, and in this channel we talk about all fruit and fruit related topics. So with this video, we're going to be talking about the categories of fruit. I did a little digging around on the internet and found 6 different ways to categorize it. Everyone has their own different ways. This one is the one I felt was the best for the typical market that you're going to look. So if you're going into a Safeway or an Albertsons or Winco, you're going to find these guys there. If you live somewhere a little more exotic, maybe this might be in here for you. One of the categories will probably fit you, but you might not find it all. So let's get right into the video. And the first category we're going to do is a pomme. And ironically enough, the word in French for an apple is a pomme, and an apple is exactly what we're looking for in this group. It's going to be a thin outside, more like a skin. It's going to have a lot of flesh on the inside, and then you're going to have the seeds. So if you're thinking a kiwi, where it's the thin skin on the outside, a lot of flesh, and then the seeds on the inside, that's exactly what we're looking for. So if you go to the store and you look at a pear, you know that's a pomme group. Let's go to number 2. The second one is going to be a drupe, or I think I pronounced this wrong, a drupe maybe, but essentially it's a stone fruit. It's going to be really similar to the category before it, whereas you're going to have your skin, it's going to be fleshy. These typically are going to be juicier, and you're going to have one seed or one stone on the inside. So if you're thinking a nectarine, you definitely have the way to go. If you're thinking more of a plum or a peach, this is exactly what's in this category. So you have the skin, but it's juicier, and it's definitely as fleshy as a pomme, but you have the one seed on the inside. The third category that we're looking at are berries. And who doesn't love a good berry? Comment below what your favorite berry is. I think mine would definitely have to be, blueberries. When they're ripe off the vine, or off the tree essentially, those are the best for me. Let me know what you guys like below. But how do you know what's a berry? So when you go into the store, you're going to find a small fruit. It's going to be typically fragile. If you've ever held a raspberry, you know that thing, if you even put like an ounce of pressure on it, it's going to crumble and you're going to have a really smushed raspberry. But it's going to be fragile in nature, and it's going to have tiny seeds. So it's going to be small itself. It's going to be very delicate, and the tiny seeds. Inside or outside doesn't matter. If you watch my last video on aggregate fruit, this is this category as well. The fourth category, which is Moi's favorite category, are the melons. As you can see, I love melons. But how do you know if it's a melon? Glad you asked, guys. So it's going to have a thick rind on the outside. It could be smooth like a watermelon, or it could be a little ridgy or webby like the outside of a cantaloupe. But when you go on the inside, it's going to be completely fleshed in the inside. There's going to be so much juiciness in there. And the seeds are also going to be in the center. They might be a little drug out. They might just be in there, but you're going to have the seeds on the inside. If you guys have ever watched other videos where they talk about Banana Island or Mango Island or Watermelon Island, it's essentially where you just eat that one fruit or that one food for the whole day because you're on that island. And so I've definitely done this with watermelon or melons. It is so delicious, and I felt so amazing after a couple of days of doing that. If you can handle it, I definitely give it a try. Maybe start with watermelon just because they're a little larger and they fill you up really well. So our fifth category today is going to be the citrus category. And if you're thinking of an orange, if you're thinking of a little cutie over here, if you're thinking of a lime, you got it already. It's going to have a firmer outside rind. It's going to be in sections. When you open it up, it's going to have the sections where you could just kind of peel it off, share it with your friends, which who shares an orange? Just give them a new orange. But your seeds are also going to be in the inside. So if you're looking for the citrus category, you think of a grapefruit where it's got the rind on the outside. It's not hard like a melon. It's not soft like a pear skin. But when you open it up, you have the different sections and the seeds. Typically, I'm not a fan of the grapefruit just because they're a little more tart than I like. I like my fruit sweet. But there is one grapefruit that is delicious, and it is sweeter. I'm forgetting the name right now, but I'll find it and link it below so you guys can try it if it comes to your supermarkets. It is delicious if you like sweet fruit and you don't like the ruby reds that are generally out there for Publix. So our last and final category, guys, is going to be kind of a catch-all in my mind for everything else. It's going to be the tropical fruit. And this is going to be anything that grows in a warm climate. So you're looking at avocados over here, you're looking at the bananas, you're looking at papayas, mangoes. Oh, mangoes. Those are going to be your tropical fruits. And if you live in a warmer climate, let me know what's pretty prevalent in your supermarket. If you don't have the typical bananas and avocado, let me know if there's something really cool in your guys' supermarket that is offered if you live in that warm climate. So out of our 6 categories, melons are my favorite. Let me know what your favorite is, guys. I'm really interested to see how everyone's taste buds kind of line up. I know my guy's is definitely not as sweet as mine, but he still enjoys fruit, and I kind of make him anyways. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a little something, and let me know if you guys have any comments below, and have a good day. Keep it fruity.